Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. I want to remind you, we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, our official website, thestephenknightshow.com. And we recently joined TikTok, so go check us out, The Stephen Knight Show. All right, a black family has been awarded $8.25 million in damages after they were pulled over in their car back in Bay Area Starbucks in 2019 by two white police officers who accused them of car theft. The three women, a mother and her two daughters, claimed they were singled out for their race, according to court documents. They live in Vegas. I'm not even trying their names, but it's the mother and her daughters at the time. They were 17 and 19. They were ultimately awarded a significant sum thanks to California's Bain Act, which allows any monetary damages awarded to be tripled as long as the lawyers can prove that a person's civil rights have been violated. Now, their last name is Longerville, and her daughters were traveling in the area when Alameda County Sheriff deputies detained and handcuffed them in connection with a string of auto thefts, according to the federal lawsuit. Now, earlier this month, the jurors found in favor of the family and set damages at $2.75 million per plaintiff. This is a vindication and validation for the Longervilles that they were wrong and means a lot, the attorney Craig Peters said on Thursday. Now, the officers who were white reportedly told them that they were under investigation for car burglars committed by unidentified black men in recent months, the plaintiff said. While Longerville did refuse to show her driver's license, she said that she clearly told the deputies that they had not done anything wrong and had no connection whatsoever to any auto burglaries, according to their civil complaint. She and her daughters were all handcuffed as police officers searched the car and their purses and cell phones. They were ultimately released from police custody without any citation or criminal charges, NBC News reports. A federal jury sided with the plaintiffs and found that the officers, as well as Alameda County, violated their constitutional rights while breaching state civil protections against the police harassment. So they had a big payday, Lynia. Do you think that if counties and police departments are being hit with these hefty fines, it will eliminate just this targeting of black people for random people for car burglaries? They're looking for men, and these are three women.
It'll never be eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
But if you start really tapping into those municipalities and those people individually, like going after their assets, and not, because what happens is there's some type of insurance to cover stuff like that, so you don't even touch the people that you're going after. The insurance for the business, the entity covers them. So they're paid out through an insurance company. No, they need to be hit civilly, personally. And named individually as defendants, because they had their Starbucks. I don't know too many people that like rob cars that have Starbucks readily on hand and available. But we said this a long time ago. As ignorant as they are, we still want y'all to make it home.
Yes.
And complying so you can make it home should always be the thought process.
Absolutely.
Every day. We just want you to make it home with no incidents. So I get it's frustrating, but it don't take a lot to pull out your credentials and let them do what they're going to do, because you would have had to run those tags. And I'm going to venture to say her tags wasn't part of no stolen car ring.
Right.
Because you mentioned that. So, but we want to make it home. That's it.
I agree. Chike, what are your thoughts on this? Lynia, I think she said it best, and I know Nayyir said it before. Make it home. Show the license. I mean, you can do a complaint later on, but do what you have to do at the time. What are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, because of everything's A-okay. everything's still going to be A-okay, and all of that evidence will be on your side when you go to court. That's what you really want. That's what the fight is. The fight's not going to be on the street between you mouthing off and the cop getting angry, because the cop is always going to win.
Yeah.
So just keep your mouth shut, make it home.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad there's justice being served.
Yeah, they came up. They came up. All right. Well, an exotic cat native to Africa is recovering from a Cincinnati zoo after a traumatic experience that saw drugged with cocaine and injured back in January. The animal, called a serval auto the zoo, I don't know what that means, in late January after escaping its owner's car during his owner's arrest, according to the area news outlet KFVS 12. African cat, high on cocaine, fled man's car, and he is being arrested by Cincinnati police. While the Cincinnati police were collaring the man in the town of Oakley, the serval reportedly left out the man's vehicle before scurrying up a tree. Ray Anderson with Cincinnati Animal Care told the outlet, "We got a call in to get the cat out of the tree. The animal was initially described by authorities as a leopard, with Anderson adding the Hamilton County's dog warden deputies were quite surprised to learn the exotic animal. They weren't sure what they were dealing with. In hindsight, being 2020, is probably would have been involved in a whole lot of more people. They would involve more people. All right. Servals, which can jump 7 feet in the air, can grow to 3 times the size of a normal cat and weigh 20 to 40 pounds. Anderson went on and say that the particular serval was around 30 to 35 pounds and was not excited to be taken down the tree, which proved to be a task for the animal rescuers too. The expert reportedly told the rescuers that he'd rather deal with a tiger than a serval hopped on coke, and added that he didn't know how they did it. The serval was tested at Cincinnati Animal Care, where veterinarians worked on his injured leg and conducted a toxicology report, which tested positive for cocaine. It did come back positive for cocaine. Now we can't say how the animal got the cocaine in the system. I don't know if it was an environmental or experimental. Meanwhile, the Hamilton County dog wardens are allegedly considered charges against the cat's owner, but ultimately decided against it. That's a lot. Have you ever heard this cat, Lynia?
I'm Googling as you talking. I've never heard of it. Don't want it near me because I'm allergic to cats. It looks like a cheetah, but I guess it's domesticated.
Oh.
Yeah, there are people who have them.
One of our friends had a different version of that cat. It's like a smaller house version of that kind of cat.
I want to know how it got the cocaine.
I'm going to quote two very famous people that know about cocaine really well. And the first one is, "Living in America." And the second one is, "Cocaine is a hell of a drug."
Yeah.
Why would you give it to a cat?
Right. I wonder if the man was trying to hide the cocaine and gave it to the cat.
So is this a thing? Like, because you got the movie Cocaine Bear and stuff. Like, is this
based on
a
a true story?
Like, animals are getting hold of hard drugs.
Yes.
Like, oh, don't mind my dog. He's coked out tonight. Like, please. What is that?
But they decide not to charge the man.
Why? That's animal cruelty.
They said they thought it was unnecessary to charge him.
Wow. So what if the coked up cat would have killed someone?
Right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That murder would have been interesting.
Right.
Where's BB at? I can tell her now she can get high. No. She can get high now.
Don't get your dog no cocaine. Well, listen, that's our hot topics. Thank you as always, Lynia, for your your contribution.
See
And
my,
what's your head say?
it says Dos Mac. This is my my brother-in-law.
Oh,
He's an artist in California.
okay.
There you go. There's your promotions, family. All right then.
Chike, I will see you in movie blues, and we'll be right back after this.